Hello everyone. Today's video is a bit of a different video as compared to what I've been posting so far. Somehow I managed to stumble upon this amazing repository called as White Box Cartoonization. This repository is the official implementation for the CVPR 2020 paper Learning to Cartoonize Using White Box Cartoon Representations. When I'm recording this video, I find that there are three amazing contributors who've kind of contributed this end-to-end repository. Just by looking at the implementation, I was really amazed by the results that were generated when you kind of feed in a normal image and you get the cartoonized version of the image. So let me go down the repository as well. So this is the actual implementation in terms of how they've been able to implement this. And when I look at the results, it's truly amazing. So this is your normal image and this is the cartoonized version of the image. Look at this for an image cartoon as well. So you have your normal sandwich and this is the cartoonized version of sandwich as well. So what is this video exactly about? In this video, I'll kind of take the pre-trained model that is available in this repository and put it on Google Colab and try to run the simulation so that you can observe how good the outputs are. And I'll walk through every step so that you are able to replicate the results as well. So stay tuned for the actual implementation part. I will put the link of the repository in the description section of the video. Feel free to check it out, and if you like the content of the repository, feel free to fork it as well as star it. So without wasting any further time, let's jump onto the implementation part. This part of the video is like a simple walkthrough of the amazing library that has been open sourced, which kind of converts your normal images into cartoon-like images. Before I start the actual implementation, I want to show you the structure inside Google Colab so that it becomes very simple for you to replicate it as well. I have copied the entire content of the test_code folder into the directory structure like this. So I have all the checkpoints inside the saved_models folder, which is the same which was existing in the test_code folder. The one change that I've made is I've kind of included my images in order to test out how good or bad the cartoonized library works. And the two files which were there, which is guided_filter and network.py, I've copied it as it is. The main file, which is the cartoonized.py file, is what I've implemented in the notebook so that I can run it easily. One thing that you'll have to remember in order to execute the entire process end-to-end successfully is you will have to take care of one part, which is by default as of 2020 June. The default version of TensorFlow in Google Colab is 2+. So essentially this library or this amazing feature has been implemented in TensorFlow 1.2 or 1.3 if I'm not wrong. So essentially, if you want to implement this, you'll have to downgrade your TensorFlow from 2 to a series of 1. So that is what I've done using this command. So I run this cell. So now I have TensorFlow 1 series selected. Let's actually find out the exact version of TensorFlow. So we are essentially using 1.15.2. So essentially, I'm still in the 1 series which I wanted. The next thing that I do is I import the necessary modules. There would be some warnings which would be thrown out. You can say safely ignore that as well. I import the functions which were there in the cartoonized file. And I also import the cartoonized function which is there. This is where I kind of select the path, which is the saved models path, the test images as well as the cartoonized images. So if you look closely, I have the two folders that are already mentioned here, which is the saved_models and also the test_images. But the saved_ folder is not there. So the cartoonized images folder is not there, which is essentially created by this piece of code as well. So I don't have to explicitly create the folder. It is already taken care by code. So let me unhide this again. Let's run this. Let's move forward and go to the inference stage where we'll be generating the cartoonized images. So let me run this cell. So as you can clearly see here, TensorFlow is kind of loading the parameters from the checkpoint file that we just provided. So the operation is now complete. It has loaded the weights in memory and also created the predictions. So the output should be available inside the cartoonized images folder. Let's check if that exists or not. So yes, I can clearly see a folder that is created which is cartoonized images. And there are 12 images that have been cartoonized, which is what I wanted. So let me show you a couple of images as well. So this is the cartoonized version of the image. Let me show you a different output now. So this actually looks like a proper cartoon image. Let's try it out on a different image as well. Thanks to the amazing work that they've done, wherein we can kind of create cartoons using the pre-trained models as well. I would urge you to go through the research paper as well to better understand how the implementation was. So this is like a small demo that I had in mind in terms of how you can better utilize this amazing work that they've done. And yeah, this was all that I had in this video. I hope you found this video informative. If you do like the content that I post on my channel, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon to be notified for amazing future videos. Thank you so much for watching the video.